Hey guys. So, just an update. Um I've been working a lot. I'm exhausted. I'm like laying here on the bed just watching TV. Um I don't know why I did that. But I'm working like double the hours I used to, so and a lot of opening and a lot of doubles and just I'm exhausted mentally and physically. Um and I didn't get my quiet time put up today. I'm going to try and record a couple tonight because I got to open tomorrow and I got to open Thursday. Um, so I know I won't be doing those in the morning. Um, Also, I wanted to let you know, do you guys remember Boo? Boo is my corn snake, or was my corn snake. And like months ago, I think almost 5 months ago now, um, she escaped and hadn't been seen since. Thought for sure, all this time she's dead. She's died in the walls because she was tiny. Um, Used her tank for the gerbils. Um, Used her heat mat for another ball python. I've got the 3 ball pythons. It's just like, yeah, that's the way it is. It's just she's gone. Um, Saturday, we found her. And she's not dead. She's still alive and she's fine. She hasn't grown. I mean, she's 5 months older. She hasn't grown because she hasn't eaten. But she didn't dehydrate, so she was finding water somewhere. Which could have been the toilet, whatever. But the funny thing is, she was found on the completely opposite side of the house. Like, I am on the second floor in my bedroom right now, which is where her tank was. She was found in the basement, pretty much right below us, like all the way down in the basement. So down there, we did have a leak. So she could have got water that way. We have a toilet down there and the lid is always up. She could have got water that way. Dehydration would have been her biggest danger, because they can go on hunger strikes. But she clearly didn't dehydrate. Now, because she didn't eat, she didn't grow. So she's just as small as she ever was. In fact, after she ate, like when we found her Saturday, I was like, I need to go to the store. I need to get her. Well, right now she's not even in an actual enclosure. She is in a critter keeper. I put some Aspen in there and I went to the store and I bought her a Pinky Mouse because she needed to eat. I bought her a water dish. I bought her a heat mat. I still had the Aspen from the last time I had her. I was like, thank goodness I didn't get rid of that. Set her up in that, got her the Pinky. Since she ate and digested, I weighed her and she's 12 grams, which is heavier than before she went missing. So she didn't grow, but the feeding probably tipped her up a little bit. But that's really good that she didn't lose weight, because that could have, even if she ate, it could have brought her back up to the 9 grams or just below the 9 grams or whatever. She is surprisingly healthy for being missing for 5 months. And it is shocking. Like, I went to work to get the heat mat and the water dish and stuff like that. And my coworker saw me and he was like, you're not supposed to be here, because I did work earlier in the day. He's like, you're not supposed to be here. And I was like, guess what I found? And he goes, your snake? And I was like, yeah. He's like, alive? I'm like, yeah. Everybody is baffled. Everybody is baffled. So, yeah, I picked up what I needed for her. She's living in the critter keeper right now with a heat mat in her water and burying herself in the aspen. Now, the only thing that went wrong while she was missing was that at some point she did shed, and it looks like she had a pretty good shed, except the tip of her tail, the skin didn't come off, and it constricted the blood flow, so the very, very tip of her tail has died, which is not a big thing. It probably bothers her a little bit, and that tip is eventually going to fall off. But for now, I mean, that's the only problem. She doesn't have any other marks on her that are unhealthy looking. She looks great. She looks great. She's just tiny. By now, she should be eating probably close to hopper mice. Fuzzies or hoppers would be what she would be eating by now. But since she hasn't grown, she's still on pinkies. So I'm still completely baffled. But I wanted to let you guys know that I have her back. So now I have 4 snakes, my 3 ball pythons, and my corn snake. It's weird. And she seems to have calmed down a little bit now too. She's still a little bit flighty, but not as flighty as she was. And, back when I first got her, she would bite me almost every time that I held her. And all the times that I've held her since Saturday, she hasn't bitten me once. So I think she's calming down a little bit, which is kind of cool too. But yeah, I wanted to let you guys know that. And I'll try and remember to, excuse me, my throat's getting dry. Pre-record. I'll try and pre-record my quiet times so that I can do them for the mornings that I work, so that they're ready to just post, because I won't have time to actually record them in the morning. So anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Like I said, it's kind of stressful for me right now. We're short-staffed, so everybody at work, most of the people, not everybody, most of the people at work are working a lot, and we're just exhausted, all of us, stressed and exhausted. She's trying to hire people, my boss, but we're lacking applications and we're lacking good applicants. So it's been kind of crazy. I do work all day tomorrow. I open and I close, so it's going to be an 11-hour day for me, and we've got 25 dogs at work, so it's a lot of kennels to clean first thing in the morning. So that's part of why I am so tired. But because that part of the day is very physical. Anyway, I feel like I'm babbling now, but yeah, I wanted to let you know about the quiet times. Let you know about Boo, which still in shock about. And then, yeah, that's about it. I need to get some soil from Walmart or whatever, because I need to start planting stuff. I've got loofah gourd seeds I just got in the mail. I want to start a few things, but I'm going to have to be selective, because unlike last year I had so much time on my hands because we were quarantined. So I wasn't working. I could put all of my time into the gardening, getting seeds started and stuff like that. This time I'm working like 40 plus hours a week. So I'm going to have to be selective on what I grow, because even if I start them in the house, I'm going to need to be able to put the time in when they're outside. And with all the hours I'm working, I don't know if I'm going to want to come home and then pull weeds and stuff like that to maintain the garden outside. My throat is really dry. But, yeah, so I'm going to have to be selective. I definitely want to do loofah gourds. Definitely want to do tomatoes. I'm going to have to be really selective. So I haven't decided exactly what it is I'm going to do. I'll probably do a couple of pumpkins, maybe one pumpkin plant, because I can get several pumpkins off of that. Maybe a couple or a few cucumber plants, pepper plants, and the loofah gourds. Maybe that's what I'll be sticking with. I don't know. I haven't decided. I'm just like thinking out loud right now. But anyway, that's what's going on. So anyway, hope you all have a great day, and I will talk with you later. Bye.